football playoff preview and a chance for a top 10 team in the land to lean on the energy from the home crowd and knock off the #1 team in the country. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Taylor. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
On the run, still looking. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Powers. And they fail to hook up on third down.
That's what
gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Off the play fake on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to...
There he goes! Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air, it's Powers. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking left. Makes the grab. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
There's just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw on third. Got a man. It's Woolyhan. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Powers. Rushes on him. He'll throw it. Pucks it out of the air. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Pressure coming. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop again. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get...
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Powers. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Quick timeout by the defense here. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's such a nice play getting that sack. And I'll tell you, what makes it worse is the fact that he has this crowd noise behind him. Death Valley is so loud. Arguably the loudest stadium in the entire country. And I know that having played here before. You do not want to get behind the chains as an opposing quarterback with this crowd noise. It makes it so hard for your offensive line to hear the cadence, to know when the snap is coming out, and you know it's helping this D-line get upfield. I think you saw an example of that on that last play.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the miss. This offense has it with really good field position. Going right to work up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw that.
Back to pass, it's Powers. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target. with his size and his athleticism. But him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Another incompletion on third down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Dogs! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Powers. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. It's picked up. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive line.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Willingham. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Right on the money. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Willingham. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Powers. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the inside give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed first down.
Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds space on the right. Oh, what a caught! He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. That's caught. It's flight. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it. Made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking downfield, it's Powers. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range,
the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. It is going to be nearly impossible to hear right now, and this offense is going to have to get locked in. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Scanning the field, it's Powers. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Dogs can really attack on this second and short. Might be changing the route. They'll go to the air on second and short. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
This late in the game, fourth quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop. After that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you...
Makes the grab past the marker. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Looking to throw, it's Powers. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
All right, let's get it. Right.
The run from the shotgun. Makes a man miss. Turning it on. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a crease. It's Willingham. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he...
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll run play action. He lets it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Powers. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Off the play fake. Finds a spot in the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Powers. Floating away. Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take it in for 6 more points.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my...
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Dropping back, it's Powers. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Woollyhan. There he goes! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still on his feet. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia ready to... up on another first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Quarterback making checks. After the run, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Can't make... Off play action on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Powers. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The give from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They'll run this play from the pistol. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. The short hands, it's Taylor. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Woollyhan. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Wants to throw. It's Powers. Grabbed behind the line. It's Woollyhan. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! A great catch and run for 6.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have
the clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Set, ready, set. All right. Red 54. Set. Hut. Red 29. Hut. Get ready. Hut. Set. Blue 22. Set. Let's go. Blue 30. Red 18. Here we go. Oh. Ready, ready. Black 14. Get set. Hut. Black 88. Hut. Set. Hut. Here we go. White 29. Hut. Set. Hut. Set.